Was this a parcel request, you know?
Well, so what I have here is this right here. Let's see here, sir. I'm glad I'm getting somebody new, somebody different. So what happened was in 2015, I came in and I spoke with this gentleman here. He's no longer with you, and I've seen quite a few come and go. And actually, I had instructed him that, would it be okay for me to build a tiny house, a small 200 square foot home up above what is called Unit 3 in Forest Lakes.
Yes.
I'm sure you're familiar with it.
I am.
And so I basically have been trying to follow all the rules here.
Yeah.
And this is the building code where I looked at. There was no POA in Forest Lake. There is no HOA. So I noticed, it had said that, that a building permit wouldn't be needed. And that's why I spoke with this gentleman here. So subsequently, what's happened here is, so I received this notice. Well, first of all, let me say I've been trying to point out problems for the last 3 years up there. I'm sure you all know. And that's why I'm here to introduce myself, to let you know that I'm not a bad guy. I want to work with you guys. I'd like to have you up to my home to see what I've created.
I imagine you being a big bearded mountain man.
Oh, I'm not what people make me out to be, sir. I'm not that bad guy. I've had to protect myself up there. I've had to put up signs up there just for my own protection, but I'm really not that guy. So what I received was this from Shane Beck. And, I was kind of concerned because just the wording in it got afternoon. I had thought maybe this was a joke, or maybe it was somebody playing a game with me, so I thought, I responded back saying, hey, look, it's this and that, where you live in your own home. And then I finally realized that it was legitimate. And then the next thing I got here was, and just keep in mind, sir, this is during COVID, okay, where it says there, I have no, you're going to have to find another place to live. Okay, so keep in mind, I've lived here since 2015. I've not tried to hide. I spoke with Mr. Feathergill. I tried to do everything to the best of my ability. Yeah. So where I'm going with this is I received this violation, and I just want to clear up things because I would love for you guys to come up into my home, take a look at it, see what I've done. I have this here. I have purchased a $5,000 incinerating toilet. I'm fully eco-friendly up there.
But unfortunately, county doesn't accept those.
I see.
A sewer system.
I see. Okay. So.
Because I actually took over your case.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I took over your case.
Okay.
And I had some spirited emails.
Yes, sir, and I apologize, but as you can see from the God afternoon, I wasn't sure if all this was, and then just telling me, random, you need to find another place to live.
I mean, right now, I'm not going to leave your home.
I appreciate that, sir, and I'd really love to work with you. I'd love to have you up to my house to see what I've done, how beautiful it is. I'm very proud of it. Yeah. So, this is my home. I'm sure you've seen it. And so now, over the last 3 years, I've tried to point out the problems up there. So, this is what I'm being surrounded by. People building sheds off the side of their homes, people building this kind of stuff, this kind of stuff. This is what I've warned people about. So the developers that came in there within the last 3 years, because the Wells Group put out these advertisements saying, future, water to become, so it's false advertisement, really. So what the Texas developers came in, they bought everything around me. Yep. So they hired McCarthy to come in there, and you know all about this, and he took all the rocks and he cut these roads in, which basically changed the entire dynamics of the area, which is allowing this now and this. My home is really, it's a beautiful home. I've done really well with it. So what's happening, I've been up there putting out fires on several occasions. So what's happened is, since the developers, they're
trying to force me off my land.
And I'm telling you, that's the reason I was getting a hold of you.
Okay.
Because when you make complaints against them,
Yes.
and they come at you full force also.
So what's happening?
What's that lady that lives up above you?
Candace, man. Yes. So what's happening is now is they shooting my windows out. They put a bullet through my back window. It almost went through my front window and into my trailer where my daughter's sleeping.
Did you contact the sheriff?
I have.
Okay.
So I've contacted the sheriff's department, and also what's happened is I ran off the road a couple of weeks ago. So I went in and I filed restraining orders against these people that you see living like that. So what happened? The developers, Candace Mann, hired lawyers and are showing up in the courtroom with these people. They hired lawyers for these people, saying that I'm the problem up there.
Mhm.
So the reason why I came in here was because I noticed I got this. I've been getting these type of things. I got this the other day, and I'm just kind of curious as to what is their business and why are they looking into my land?
You know what? I ask this question every day, but unfortunately, the laws are the Freedom Act.
Sure.
Anybody
I understand.
to me, it's a violation.
To me, it is as well.
Yeah, it would hate for someone to know everything about my
So
property.
are these people? So she hired lawyers for these. My windows were blown out. I was chased off the road. I've got all videos of everything, proof of being shot at.
Mhm.
I've been shot at. So they in turn filed restraining orders against me, saying that I'm the entire problem up there. So and hired big lawyers against me.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going for. My main objective is just to meet you, so you know I'm not some big Grizzly Adams guy who's pissed up there with a shotgun. Get away from here. I'd like to invite you into my home,
Yeah,
and
definitely
I
go
would
up there.
like to, if I was given the opportunity, to apply for a homeowner or an occupancy permit and follow all the correct procedures I need to. And as far as the violation, I have no appliances in my house. I have no propane anywhere in my house, and you're more than welcome to come up and see how I'm living, what I'm doing. But I've also went ahead and because of this, and I've been trying to follow the rules from day one. I honestly have. I went ahead and I purchased an RV, and I bought land in Arizona.
Yeah.
So according to my 160 days, which is in the covenants, I will be following these rules until I can. I do have homeowners insurance, full fire insurance up there. Like I said, I'd like to invite you to come into my home to take a look. And I just will be going to Arizona here because of the 160. I'm abiding by, which I would expect everybody else in there to be doing as well. And it kind of goes against me because I'm leaving my home vulnerable to what's around me.
Would this be for the winter months?
It would be, sir.
I don't know
Yes.
how you handled last winter.
So I've been up there since 2015. Oh boy, I'm telling you, I'm disabled. I have a reconstructed leg, and motorcycle accident. And to be honest with you, since 2015, 16, 17, 18, I was up there splitting wood. And I've blown out both of my shoulders. So it's like,
Last year was epic.
oh my God.
It's like, how do people live in
I
that?
snowshoe in and I snowshoe a mile out. I've been doing it since 2015, so I'm used to it. But I've also watched these people come and go, and then they're just making a disaster of the area,
Yeah, I mean, the problem with Forest Lakes, it's all of Forest Lakes, is you have no homeowners association to.
I'm
and
sure
It's just a wild west out there.
it is.
And I'm like, if I have to make him move, you know how many people I'm gonna have to make move out of Forest Lakes?
Right.
How many people are in violation there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I didn't want anybody to think. And this is actually from the Forest Lakes, a committee member. I told him I'm going to leave. I can't. I'm being shot at on regular. I'm being chased off the. You've been a good resident. I pay my fees. I do pay garbage. I pay. So I've been really trying to be a productive citizen there and a member of the community. Now the other people I can't speak for, and but I mean I've been trying my best. That's why I came in here. I noticed that this was from Keith. I was working with Keith a little bit, and this was a plan that apparently they had spoke about was, where they allow residents to live off grid in Unit 3. I'm sure you know all about this. So I'm just
I
here.
can tell you that I would never. I don't care what you do, as long as it's legal.
Oh, thank you.
But a code violation, no, I'm not going to make people have this.
I
It's
appreciate.
against the spirit of Plata County.
Thank you, sir.
But I can tell you that man lady's mad at
Oh, yes. Oh, I know they are. I know they are. And I know they're trying to make a land grab on me
Yeah.
because, they hired big lawyers for these people. And I'm actually the victim up there. There were no roads when I moved up there. I hiked all that stuff in, So, I mean, I understand they're upset because I'm probably clogging their wheel, But regardless of how much money they have, I was there before any of those people came and started their destruction.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them cutting in those roads with McCarthy.
Do you ever see him up there lately, or is he pretty much done all the damage he's going to do?
Yeah, I haven't really seen him up there lately, but I just, and I'm sure he's not happy with me either, which is part of the reason why I'm taking an exit stage left for a while because 2 weeks ago my windows are shot out.
Were they able to find out what happened, or? What do you heard up there?
It is. They waited for me to walk my dog, and then pop, pop, and here it is. I mean, I've got plenty of video of being chased off the road. I got plenty of video of gunfire in front of my house. I've got letters from people where the guy below me is shot at their children riding by on ATVs. So regardless of their lawyers or whatever they have, I'm going in with the truth, and I'm hoping the truth will prevail with my videos and with everything I have. If it doesn't, I gave it my best shot, and God help the world. Because, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
because I go by besides we have some stuff up there we're dealing with, people living in campers and stuff.
Sure.
And I ended up there at that huge rock pit.
Yes, sir.
What are they going to do with that?
So he cut right through the middle of
McCarthy,
it.
right?
Yeah. He cut right through the middle of that, and that's been my concern is, my road, now that they cut a road in there, at least I had some stability to it before when it was just a logging road, I could get up in there. But now they've cut through there, they're cutting in lots, making their money. Meanwhile, they don't care who they're selling to, and I'm surrounded by people like this, So they're all about this. I'm all about and just saving the several times I put out fires up there, So I'm just kind of here at the mercy of saying, come on up. Let me show you what I got, and I'm not that Grizzly Adams guy with a shotgun.
Imagine you just being a Grizzly Adams living
Well,
on the land, shooting your own deer.
Right. Well, the thing is that I've had to put up a persona as well for my own protection, because otherwise, if people think I'm just, I'm by myself up there. I don't have any of these other people to collaborate with me or wives or anything. I've been living alone since 2015. So I've had to kind of put a persona up. Watch out for that guy up there. You know what I mean? He's crazy. That guy's nuts, So, so whatever I need to do, sir, to possibly.
The big thing is for you, it's expensive. I hate for you to go through that, but your big thing is that fence.
Exactly.
Is your biggest holdup.
So they're not accepting the eco, which is it's a septic alternative from what I gathered.
Better for the environment, better for everything.
It really is. And it's all rock up there, which is the problem. So I dug those pier holes 3.5, 4 feet down with a spud bar through straight rock. It was real.
Yeah. But I can tell you, my office myself, we may talk a lot, we may send you notices.
Okay.
But does it have any force to it? No.
Thank you, sir. And I'll continue.
It's our evicting people off their land. You'd have a riot.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I am trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
I did speak with Dan Featheringale in the beginning, but I understand where you're coming from as well. And when I get back, I just didn't want any liens put against my property or anything. But when I get back from Arizona, I would definitely like to go through the procedures about what I need to
Yeah,
do.
let's do that.
So,
I'll
okay.
give you my card.
Very good.
And I know we have each other's emails,
Yes.
but yeah, like I said, I ain't making anybody leave their property. We're not rushing yet.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Very good. I really feel good about this meeting, and now you kind of know where I'm.
Oh yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just not Unit 3. It's all of Forest Lake. It's just so out of control. I don't know how to fix it.
Right.
I have an HOA that has power.
Exactly. Maybe can you tell me something about this? So I keep getting these letters from them as well. So what about all of this stuff? You know about this? They're claiming to, and I told them, look, I want no part of any of your property owners association. If this is the destruction that you're allowing to happen up here, I want no part of any of this property owners association. So these people, they're trying to fight against Forest Lakes. I'm trying to work with Forest Lakes. I have a mailbox. I pay my fees. So I have the letter saying I've been a great resident. So I don't consider myself part of all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
That sounds like, this Renee Bladensell wants to get you guys some rights and be able to talk to the homeowner or to Forest Lakes and be like, hey, you may not think we're part of you, but we are part of you.
Right.
We're supposed to get the same thing everybody else gets.
Right.
Road maintenance.
Right.
And honestly, I mean, there was a thing passed in 1973 that includes Unit 3 as part of Forest Lakes.
Right.
That means you're entitled to everything everybody else. Why someone isn't fighting that? But I talked to somebody and they said it was millions of dollars.
Yes.
To bring water up there.
That's what I was told too.
It's approved.
Right.
Where's those HOA fees going? Like I said, it's the biggest subdivision in Plata County.
Yes, sir.
Can't be all for road maintenance.
Yeah.
If it is, why didn't you guys get your road maintenance?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
So it sounds like she's trying to be proactive on it.
Right.
And trying to say, hey, we're part of Forest Lakes.
Right.
Give us our dues.
Right. Yeah. So I just wanted to touch bases on that. And the reason why I was frustrated and reached out with some negative emails was simply because you needed to find another place to live. And the way it was kind of during COVID and the way it was kind of worded, I was questioning, is this for real? Is this, I thought maybe Candace Mann was messing with me, So, but now that I know and we've met, I look forward to coming back. From Arizona and working with you on it.
Yes, we'll definitely try to get you, see if we can figure something out.
Very good. That sounds right. Right. Yeah. I just really trying to, build a nice little house up there. And if you'd like to set up a meeting to come up sometime, just you got my email, get a hold of me, and we can do so for sure. So that would be great. I'd like to show you what I've done up there. It's not a camper with a shed built off the side of it.
I've seen it. It's nice.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you coming in.
Very good. Very
I
good.
wish you luck up there.
Thank you very much, sir. It's going to be a nice, needed break from what's going on up there, really. But I appreciate you taking the time out to speak with me today.
Thank you for coming in. That solves a lot of issues instead of emailing.
Yes, sir.
Calls.
Yes, sir.
Face to face is always better.
I believe so. So thank you very much for your time.
Hey, your last name, what is that?
Zachard.
I know, but what is
Oh,
that?
it's Italian.
It is.
They dropped the I when they moved from Italy. Yeah, they all migrated to Chicago. And yes, sir.
Yeah, same as my family. It's the Letties.
Oh, okay.
All migrated to Chicago.
Sicilian, Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My family owns Rochina restaurants in Chicago called Hackney's.
don't know if you've heard of it. One in Lake Zurich and Wheeling.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully we get some rain.
How is it up there at
Got
three?
a little bit sprinkled yesterday, but not too much.
Does
So
it get dry up there, or is it real dry?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So okay, great. Nice to meet
Pleasure.
you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a great day.
You too.